Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the Beat Up Plan as we return to our Jewish Gem campaign within Crusader Kings 2. The astute watcher might know that I actually have, gone ahead for 2 years before I came back, and still I'm not sure if I should have. Not much is going on. I'm just doing my thing, you know, burning some apostates, setting some to death because they follow the wrong religion, but otherwise than that, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. In the meantime, my grandson did come of age, and he has become an intricate web weaver, which isn't that great, because, well, intricate web weaver, it gives intrigue, martial, and diplomacy, and minus stewardship, which is really what I don't like. But he did become ambitious, so that is good. I betrothed him to the only daughter, currently at least, of the king of Mesopotamia. That is the best deal I could find around. Why did I came back, however? Well, this war intrigues me. Defending against King Mansour the Bold in the Arabian Wool for the Duchy of Oman, County of Muscat, County of Duzabi, and Barony of Adam. More or less, this guy, apparently when he got the kingdom title, he gained all kinds of claims. If he wins this, he gets everything back. There's a good chance. This man has less money, less troops, and most of his troops are all the way back here, and he has no boats. So, there's a good chance that part of Oman at least comes back to Arabia. If everything's come back to me in the Duchy of Oman, I could just simply release this dude. Could be. We'll see what we can do. Still can create Persia. Still not sure if I should. This ruler died in battle. And now there's a... Oh. Crap, my... Showed symptoms of illness. She might have contracted the plague. The plague? We're not dealing with the plague here. We're dealing with consumption. Oh, everybody hates me if I do that. Oh, damn, she has to go. Oh, I hate to do that. This is my granddaughter, for crying out loud, that we're talking about here. Who likes me despite me just throwing her out on the street. She understands. She understands what I had to do here. So, oh, a little bit of lag there. There's also King of Mesopotamia still attacking, the Arabian Empire. He is doing well. Then there is this war going on, which has been dealt with mainly, but there is now this guy also attacking for this title, which I don't really understand because you have no chance. Yeah, more or less we're watching the world go by as we do things. By the way, I also captured this guy because also he is highly suspicious and what have you not. Sickness and death awaits us all. Stop pestering me, yo. During the last few days of my daughter, Princess Ayana has been clutching her stomach and made frequent visits to the privy. I have now been informed that she's suffering from dysentery. Wait. But this is not dysentery, right? This is consumption. Dang, never now another illness is in the area, but I do know that. Whoa. The county of Benghazi has been converted to the Jewish faith also, but then this. Died attending to chamber business. That's my daughter. My daughter just died due to dysentery. Consumption is leaving us though, so we can... No, almost done. There we go, it's out of the capital. Open the gates. Special character can go into hiding. No, but what I... Highly suspicious. Can I just not... Nope. But I can send her into hiding. Perhaps she also cannot do as much. You, piece of Abyssinia, lose on her prestige. The Great Emperor, he does it. Perfect. So Abyssinia no longer is at war over who is to be on the throne, because this man, wanted to place a family member on the throne. Nope. That's Gideon territory. It always has been, and it always will be Gideon territory. Starting to wonder if I'm going to die before my son even gets a proper chance. Holy crap. I will not read the Sunni Quran or whatever you not. Send on my horse. She could use the practice. Every time I ride out to hunt, I hear an arrow whiz past me, and it's only because I anticipated that I can avoid it. No one else seems to notice it, and I've stopped trying to convince my friends it's real. Either somebody's really attempting, is trying to attempt to kill me. Oh, I put her out of hiding. Oh well, whatever. Or, I am just going really crazy because I'm paranoid. There's a 50% chance I gain stressed, or I can say, it was you! And I'm going to say that. It was you! Perfect. Because the king of Syria already loves me anyways. Who's married to my granddaughter, so this boy won't get a title claim. Important thing to note. This is pointless. I won't give up. But it's such a thrill. And all that jazz. It has no use. I can only build temples. So the fact that I'm the king of Alania is not gonna do me any good. How is it with the Jewish faith? It's spreading. In fact... Peace with Kapura. Excellent, he just listens. That's a bastard boy. With the Hasimit. Oh, so he has a reason to accept my thing. My granddaughter over here, who hasn't been married. Oh, shoot. Didn't realize. Oh, but she isn't that old yet, and she has cancer. So he hasn't been accepted. That is just... Okay, first of all, you are of the house... Hasion, yeah? Gideon and Hasimit combined. Hasion? Yeah, let's make it something weird like that. Oh, and of course, I know. It's apparent to me, by the way, that these are the Jewish shields, but they have so many symbols that are actually for Catholicism. Oh, no, not that one. No, this one. I don't know, just make something beautiful out of it, or just something more special out of it. Let's put it that way. That's the wrong one. That's fine. There we go. It's not really good, but it's something special. We just died. That was a close relative. I saw that. A close relative just died. I just clicked a tiny fraction of a second too quick. You have cancer already. That doesn't help me. Everything else is married. It was just this granddaughter. Because even this granddaughter... Oh, this granddaughter just died. Yeah. Dysentery as well. Towards this king. But I just made you have peace, buddy. Which made you keep Oman. I wonder, do you hold the claim title still? But still, that's... And there she dies of cancer. Right after she gives birth. Okay, defeat. Defeat? What's going on here? We are being raided. Nice. Thank you for telling me. The Kingdom of Africa seeks to fabricate a claim on the county of Tobruk. No, you don't. And you are highly suspicious. Folks. I will try and get gregarious. Folks, look at it. You being crushed. Apparently by this guy. Oh, somebody got help. You are taking the Holy War 4 and the Night Hospitals are helping him out. Fez, sorry, is Catholic. But yeah. Sunni, my dear, people in the realm is dying. Stop being Sunni. You know what? We could actually try some crazy thing here. We could try and see if we can get Mali to become Jewish. Turns out that the stranger Eugenia is a Catholic nun on her way back to the cloister after several months on the road. As the evening light grows dimmer, you converse about life and death, her God and God. Her God and God. That's because we are Jewish, and thus the automatic name for our highest God is God. When you excuse yourself to return home, the nun asks if you can offer room and board for a few days. Of course, Eugenia, you shall find rest by my heart. And I gain sympathy for Christendom. Yes. Let's do that. And yes, let's... Ooh! Best of luck! We might be able to convert Mali to Jewism. Who knows? Let's try that. Oh. For whom the bell tolls. More often than not, you retreat to your chambers in the evening feeling exhausted and weary. Tonight is no exception. Falling asleep is usually easy after a long and taxing day. However, recently, I have sympathy for the Islam, but my sympathy for the Christian is there. Interesting. However, recently, sleep seems to elude you. Oh no. You are sitting in your study, idly moving chess pieces on the board before you, sipping a glass of wine, hoping that it shall give you the rest you seek. Suddenly, someone knocks. Who could it be at this hour? Before you can shout, it is... At the intruder, you leave you alone. The door opens and Eugenia strides in. Good evening, my lord. I realize that I never introduced myself properly. I am deaf, and I'm here to collect you. A dagger glinting in her hand. I had forgotten about that. This is one of the most awesome event chains there is. Now, I can say not today. There's 80% chance that I die. I will launch myself at her, and 20% chance of surviving the assassination attempt. Apparently, she's an assassin sent by the Catholics. Or I can challenge you to a game of chess. Now, I am a game board master. The last time I tried this in another series, and I think it was in my Persian one, I lost. But I challenge you to a game of chess. That takes 2 days, apparently. Eugenia raises an eyebrow, an amused look on her face. Why not? I have all the time in the world, though you're simply postponing the inevitable, Gideon. For you are sure to lose. She sits in the chair opposite your own and places a dagger on the table. Black or white? I'm going to slow down time. The white, please. After all, we want to be life, not deaf. We give deaf black. White. Yes, you will need all the help you can get, Eugenia says with a grin. What is your strategy for the first part of the game? This option is available because you have the Game Master trait. I've never seen this before. I have a well-practiced strategy in mind. 100% chance of making a great move. In the first few minutes of the game, you manage to advance across the board, taking out several of Eugenia's pieces while barely suffering any losses yourself. As you capture her second knight, she clicks her tongue testily. Do not get too confident, it's not over yet. Thank God for my fortune, please let it continue. Well, you're still the Game Master, so... Alright, time ticks ever so slowly as the sands of grain drop. You try to keep your nerves in check, although it is nearly impossible. You are in the lead. The scowl on Eugenia's face has renewed your hopes. Or is it just a trick? What is your next move? I shall tell Eugenia of a crushing defeat my last opponent suffers. This option is available because of the Game Master trait. Attempt to make Eugenia nervous by bragging about your chess skills. We could also do this one... oh, cheating. Or we can just do normally. Cheating is probably because of my intrigue skill being decent, but of course I'm going to go with the Game Master trait. I shall tell Eugenia of the crushing defeat my last opponent suffered. I'm sorry, I'm spiking the mic because I like this so much. You almost cannot believe it, but surely it is so. The plan is successful. As you keep playing, you tell Eugenia stories about your masterful chess skills and prove them to be some clever moves. She seems to have lost some of her focus. Perhaps I can win after all. I wouldn't have minded if my son came into power, by the way. In fact, it would have been probably better, but... Oh. What war is going on here? Revocation war. Never have you met such a tenacious, unnerving opponent, and never has so much been at stake. Whatever, we'll read over the mistake. The game is nearing its end, and it's looking grim indeed. Eugenia is playing with your captured queen, smiling confidently. How is that possible? I have been twice in the lead. How can she have my queen? I could be persuaded to return this to you for the right price. The life of my daughter, Princevaya, if I lose, she is yours. Or, no thank you, I shall trust in my skill. This is some bullshit. Well, apparently Game Master does not help you entirely, unfortunately, and if only you could see my face, and perhaps you can hear it in my voice. I'm smiling. Oh, no, I did not wager my daughter's life. As I already said, I don't mind dying, but I thought Game Master would get me further, though, of course, it does guarantee me a good opening move. During the last few moves, it feels as if time is standing still. Your thoughts are muddled, moving slowly as if dough of thick syrup. Randomly disjointed thoughts flash through your mind. Places you once visited, old friends you've not seen in years, dreams you gave up on. So many loose ends, and now it might be too late to pick them up again. Checkmate. Your head snaps back up, your eyes locking with Eugenia's. For the first time this evening, you can really see it. And it chills you to your core. The figure before you is not an ordinary woman. Not a woman at all. This is death. And she just won. It is time then, Gideon. She sighs contentedly. The endless rest awaits. Please, no! No! I beg of you! Mercy! Just one more year! Nope, she doesn't listen. Emperor Gideon has ascended to heaven at the age of 68. He died under suspicious circumstances. A humble man, he never wanted anyone to make a fuss over his accomplishments. A godly man, Gideon is with Adonai now. Suspicious circumstances. Emperor Amark, a renowned man, dignitaries from far away and wide will surely bow before him. Long live Emperor Amar. So be it. As your predecessor was unable to construct enough holdings to reign in the nomadic population in Manich, you had no choice but to see them secede from your realm. Genshepi and his Khazars now rule the area. Curses. Yeah, so I can immediately declare war if I want to in the Holy War for Alania, but everybody would join, but because apparently he immediately joins against me, and moreover... But I have the jury claims. It does not matter. In fact, even though we own this, it does not matter. No, actually that was somebody else's. That's funny because we do hold Alania, but... Oh well. We are Emperor Amar of Abyssinia, and the heir to Bi was Shiai. Renowned secret faith. Nope. Nope. Hunting, because I want a dog so that I can get rid of stress. I am decent in comparison to my father. Yeah, because the hunting focus now helps me a little bit. I would like to see the realm prosper apparently, which is kind of good because I still have a lot of threat. This is my son, who's my heir to be. That's just fine. I can usurp a lot of duchy titles for some reason. What? Why can I usurp all these duchy titles? I can usurp more or less every duchy title I want. Something seems to also have gone wrong in the code. Because it doesn't show these people to be my vassals. What's going on here? Everybody is still my vassal, but it acts as if these are not my vassals. It doesn't show the border anymore. What in the world? The game just flipped. Look at this. This is all part of the Empire. I am the Empire. I am the Emperor. What are you talking about? What in the world? I think I found a bug. Set crown focus? This... What happened? I think I sincerely found a bug. Why can I not see anything anymore? Okay, hold on. Click on you. Click on this. Click on this. You are still beneath me. I got no vision here for sure. This is acting like if it's in the cloud of war. What the world? I will declare war for this. Perhaps that will fix things? You have a new heir? Okay, now it has fixed itself. Of course, I just have to wage a war, you know? War always fixes things. Don't ask. The blazes just happened. I will teach you. Because that will make sure that my brother, at least I hope, my brother will like me a little bit better. Why is he Bedouin even? That's even worse. Ethiopian, you are being taught by a Berber. That's also not really a good idea. Assign Guardian. That's fine, because he's Ethiopian. Assign Guardian. I don't know why. Why can I not control these children? They are part of my realm. The game just... Your incompetence to let out the smugglers in Cairo. What? That's a 2.83% chance. Until 51. Oh well, that is just lovely. That's just weird, man. So, my council, my rabbi, he's still trying to convert these people. Something really, really odd happened here. I think this might be my last recording for the day. I am so sorry, I am a little off, but that just happens when I get this rattled. Designated regent. I guess him. Considering his skills. And a lot of commanders apparently. Alright, you. Former husband of... you might be part of the Shiite group, I don't know. I should have checked that actually before I left it. But yeah, I was part of the Shiite group, apparently. My son, because, you know, the Shiite faith, that big religion that has this muppet going for it. The rest, actually, I have to admit... No, this is Sunni, not Shiite. It doesn't have anything going for it. Why would you go for Shiite? Because these Shiite are also not going to do it. What the hell? Oh, oh, hold on. Hold on. Do I know? Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. I could show an interest in this now, right? Which we haven't done in ages. Like, show an interest in joining this group. I leave this society, but how do I do that again? Magus, I know, but I think I need to show interest into it in some way. Ooh, backed plots. Absolutely not. Known plots. Prisoners, still the same. Threats. For some reason, the Duke of Tabriz hates my guts. Why do you hate my guts? Because I'm your rival. Alright. Then you probably hate my guts indeed. Haha! He who laughs longest. Because my son was my rival, or I was the rival of my father. Finally, that unprincipled lover of heathens. I was Shiite. Oh, and my father was the guy I just played a moment ago. Had sympathies, really, but was a true Jew. Argh! This is such a weird sentence because you were Shiite, but alright, has left this fine earth. While everything will definitely be better without him, I have a lot of extra time on my hands now. Well, let's try to change our ways. I could lose deceitful, but I think that's good. There we go, I'm kind. This woman I did not control back then. This one is married, this one is married. This one just got ourselves a child at the age of 18. Oh, that's a perfect husband for you. You have a very low, small chance of giving issues. Yeah, we just became kind, gave up the rivalry with him. All of a sudden, he's not so bad with me anymore. Kind also helps because your vassals automatically love you with +5, and you gain the diplomacy bonus, making it even better. You are combined now, and has been imprisoned by Manzu. Mawadao. Seems that Manzu took offense when your court rabbi converted one of his courtiers away from heathenry. That is unfortunate indeed, but that does leave me with a chance to, once again, ask for the Moab Modai to join us. So, did we convert anyone of particular note? Someone that is important to convert. I wish you could see us in some sort of easy way, but... well, it's not him, it's neither his that wife, not that wife, or concubine. This concubine. What of the concubines? That's not a bad start, because concubines, you can have people change, thanks to their concubines, their religion. He is infirm though, which is a bit of a shame. I could not grab him because my state intrigue is already horribly poor, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Whew, okay. We are now what we are. Yeah, that's the chess game with death. I wonder if that is just really an assassin thing or it's truly death. I believe the way they named that, it's truly death. And that, even if it isn't, it sounds way more awesome if it is, isn't it? You're going over there, yeah, there's a big roll declared. Corozon, my vassals here are trying to mop up the side here. That's fine by me. Hi. We're just gonna slow siege you as a way to introduce ourselves. This is my brother. He will... ooh, as he's growing older. I could get out of patience, which I don't like. I do believe, however, he is third in line, but he is also B. But with ambitious, he is pretty good. The other heir I have is my daughter over here, who really isn't bad, though I don't see her getting a really good marshal. He must learn on his own. And yeah, the problem of course is that this is agnatic cognatic, this is agnatic, cognatic, and this is agnatic. So we need to get towards agnatic cognatic if we want to have everywhere the same law. For now it's fine, I have a son and it works all right. He is... I am 45 and he is 17. His wife is 7, or his wife to be. Marry him and King Amazon become bitter rivals. Well, tough luck. And I am a Kanai, yes. This pleases me. My daughter actually became quite good. So, matrilineal marriage, because she is the second in line after this, so I have to take that into account. Can't just marry her to some random old bum. So I guess the best one would be the king of Nubia. But I don't need to tell you that that has its own issues. You know what? Let's go weird. Do you have somebody that hates you? Why do I'm looking at a door? I need a man. No. Man. This guy. Loves you, has a wife. Anyways. Claimants. Male claimants. This male claimant already would come to our court in general. By age? You're 10. You're 22. But you have a wife. Alright. Let's... Whoa. Okay. Let's look at something crazy. Zurayit. Claimants. Male claimants that are willing to come to my court. It's a lot of women. Here are the males. You're 24. You have decent stats. You have a wife. Shoot. And then it becomes a little older. And less well in stats. Actually, why am I looking at the west? Pratihana. Now that is something I like to see. Claimants. By age for a moment, because I don't want her to marry some extremely old geezer. Not good enough stats. Or oldish. This kingdom is decently large. I know this is a really weird way to look at things, but why not? They look these portraits are new. I like them. Then again, there's very little I don't like in this game. Whoa. Claimants. Probably not a lot that are possible. 17, it would have been awesome if only. You probably won't come to me. I have the power to press your claims, but the opinion is really an issue, for instance. Yeah, and then it's all landed. I could look into you. Oh, but you're already betrothed. A little closer to home then. The Zoombills. Perhaps we can educate one of these savages to follow the right path. Nope, absolutely not. Very few claimants. The Raiput Band. Do you actually have claimants? You do, and this lady, who's a genius. You know, I don't give a hoot. Invite to court. If I send you a gift, you like me a lot now. Invite to court, yes. You're a genius of 18 years old and have a claim to the Raiput Band. We could get thereby. That's just too good. I might just even break a betrothal with the... I mean, holy crap, this girl is good. She is... Brawny isn't being inherited, but... Genius is. Holy poop. I'm doing it. Arranged marriage. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Arranged marriage. I need to do it the other way around. Just to make sure how much impact it has on... Princess of Africa. Oh! Of course, the old wife of my father is available as well. Who is strong. That also is a possibility. Hello, genius. all of a sudden not available. It's minus 100 to go with a genius. Minus 100 to go with a genius, and if you go for the strong girl, we will gain 150 prestige. This is the former wife of my father. But this girl has godly stats. We already have now the Levantine looks, actually, due to our current mixture into the Abbasids and what have you not, that I think for once we're gonna have to go with it. Boom. No, people respect wealth. You lost a little bit of prestige, my son. I know it's not what you prefer, but this is an immediate marriage which can work. You have sympathy for the Islam. That could be annoying, but so be it. And now you have a genius wife with a claim to the Raiput. And that's 10,000 troops that you can summon. 10,000 troops is a lot. I think at least it's 10,000. Raiput. Total strength, I guess. Oh, the largest one I can summon. I don't have an availability, but we always see them call 10,000 troops. That is actually worth fighting for. And yes, then I will probably just end Damatio or something. It does mean, of course, that this king now is a little pissy at me for broken betrothal for 10 years. I can understand that. I can send him a gift, and it will be all a little bit better. But yeah, arrange betrothal. I could perhaps arrange a betrothal with her and my brother-in-law. Something like that indeed could work. And was this? My nephew, who is strong. Do that. We'll change it. Alright, so now there's a new betrothal in the Gideon line. He won't even have a claim because she died before she could get a claim. So that is no problem whatsoever. And these guys just expanded immediately. Congratulations, and unfortunately we couldn't make this area Jewish. It is a freaking Muslim horde. Dang nabbit. Okay, so that has been arranged. We have a genius wife. We're as I put, by the way, demand religious conversion. You will go Jewish. And I need to end this episode. Holy crap, I've been going on way too long. I apologize. I'm sure that some people don't mind, but still, I apologize. We've finished this war, and with that war, and with all this realm reshuffling and what have you not, we have started with the reign of Emperor Amara. A little bit late in his life, but we'll see. And we have a genius daughter-in-law. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.